So fucking lost. I think I you need to be gifted to play it. Okay, great, Fabrizio. Good. Because I didn't know. I'm like, I don't know what people want. I'm trying to figure out, like, what to stream, but I feel like I shouldn't just stream only PUBG, especially when I'm fucking trash at it. It's fun to watch the shenanigans, but I think after a while, people are like, all right, buddy. Fuck, it's a tricky boy. Yeah, I feel like I have everything. Like, I barely fuck with OBS now. I feel like I barely fuck with it. I just, like, have it kind of exactly where I want it. Hey, you 30 fuckers. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a goddamn beautiful ass. Fucking beautiful. Actually, it's kind of gross outside. Beautiful Tuesday. Can you take me, Pyre? No, I was not a fan of Creed. That was where I cut it off. I was definitely into Dave Matthews Band and shit like that, but I could not get into Creed back in the day. That was the moment when I was like, you know what? I don't have to be in everything. This is clearly garbage. I'm going to watch you struggle while I struggle with this damn Bloodborne. Hell yeah, Chief. I was told I needed to start over since I've figured out parrying and I wasted all my resources on a shit build. So I'm going to all strength. Do it, dude. It'll be nice now because you know the opening parts of the game, you can just sprint through them. Because honestly, dude, once you know how to get to the shortcut in the first section of Bloodborne, you can just run directly to it. And then run directly to the boss. And then you can level up. And then you can play the game however you want. PUBG is very trendy, but smaller games I think are better to stream for loyal fans. That's just from observation. I'm not a Twitch expert. Awesome, Fabrizio. Well, I love getting feedback like that. It's really helpful to me because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just trying different shit, throwing it against the wall. And again, I have enjoyed doing vocal work. I think like VO type stuff, it's kind of fun for me doing, or character shit rather. I think Lex and I are going to try to put a puppet show together at some point soon. So that'll be kind of fun. Different stuff like that. I want to start like adding a little bit more of my comedy creative background to the stream. You know, because why the fuck not? All right. So last we left, we have this sea worm night situation. I think we're just surveying the surroundings here. Now, I'm going to have to remember all the voices I did for this. What Fabrizio said. Dude, fucking awesome. All right, cool. Cool. I think you guys are probably right. You find that Headwind has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. All right, everyone, don't go far, and let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. All right, I remember those two. For your part, you remain at the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned or earlier. What are we saying here? Do some burlesque. Okay, Dominic Dag. Have you done any voices for games? Absolutely not, but I fucking would love to. Oh, what? Why is that doing that? Uh-oh, OBS update. Are you gonna fuck me on this? OBS update. Please don't fuck me over. Okay, maybe game capture. Okay. Let me know, man. But your cursor's moving. Very weird. We see the windows. Need to be paid for. Haha. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Alright, cool. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned or earlier. Hi, everyone. I'm back. I have come back. Ray returns from the east with little to report, save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from a northern pass. Visibly shaken, he appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Krahirik! Tizo wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools or rocks nearby. The little imp Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon.
There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and the crags may well cover our advancing as whomever be watching.
Game up. We see your windows. Okay, cool. Oh, right. And I remember this. I actually got the request to just move this down here. Maybe I'll just make myself a little tinier here. You want me to turn the game up, the music up? It's the first time I've gotten that fucking request. Or is that the request? I don't know. We'll see. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though in my experience, we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Triesta. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The exile harp matriarch lived in solitude among these very cliffs. Interesting. The exiles of high-wing remnants, what's this? The last surviving faction of the winged harps, the ancient enemies of the Commonwealth. It's a secret? What? Shit work emergency. I have to peace out, but I'll be back. Awesome, J Nils. I keep getting hopelessly stuck in Bloodborne. Oh well. Fuck work. The last surviving faction of the Winged Harps. Okay, cool. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me. For now, I may be able to negotiate safe passage.
Negotiate with them?
Then Headwind steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. By the way, this is probably a trash British accent, just so you know. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jodariel glares at the sky as everyone else disappears. You have to rest the day to practice your vocation. You have the rest of the day to practice your vacations. Okay, cool. Now, I did study in private once. I think I need resources. I'm going to get resources. I haven't done that yet. Molten pools. Falcon Ron values here. Since trace celestial residues, let's get what something Falcon Ron would like. Well, chum, had enough scrounging for one day. Usually there isn't much, but if you never look, you never get. And believe you me, it adds up. Nice. This can be sold at the slug market for Falcon Ron. Shout out to Falcon Ron. Holden, I'm shocked you haven't been asked to voice actor. You seem like a prime candidate with a very distinct voice. I know. Yeah, it's a hard business to break into. Once you're in it, you're fucking in it, man. You're fucking in it. British Holden is my favorite. Awesome. I'm serious. Yeah, I know. I think I could probably, now that I have this recording equipment, I could probably put some kind of demo tape together and see what I could do. Silver Cloud, oh, what's happening, buddy? But, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be playing this with a controller. Whoops. All right, hold on. All right, we just saved? Okay, great. My B, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me get the controller out. I forgot this is a controller game. Yeah, like 3 people voice acting for every video game out there. Most of them are on Critical Role. Yeah, exactly. Tara Strong is sorely missed. Oh, the new Harley Quinn? For what? What's the new Harley Quinn in? Kiss. Cristo. Alright. Okay, great. I was about to say, and I see... Alright. Yeah, Tara Strong's pretty good at what she do. What do I choose? The low road to the nest of Trieste passes through razor-sharp sands to avoid harps by staying on low ground. The minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage with the harps via this path. I like her, so I'm going to go with Jordan Ariel. You could do a demo tape with Henry as the person talking to you. That's true. Something like that. Henry, now that's somebody who could get some fucking crazy voice acting work. I'm surprised he hasn't yet. The shattered lands of Black Shore proved difficult to traverse for the Black Wagon. Uh-oh. Jordario searches for a solid path forward to little avail.
Fire these bastard lads. How are we to proceed through this?
Perhaps I may be of some assistance. This place is not so unfamiliar to me, nor are its hidden denizens. Please remain with the others until I return, madam. I shall not be long.
The minstrel disappears into the cliffs before Jordario can protest. In the meantime, you and she continue to keep watch, sensing unseen eyes.
The last time that one disappeared on us, we searched for him for days.
But this time, he soon returns.
I have secured safe passage through the nest of Trieste. We may proceed.
Secured passage? With whom exactly?
Just then, a winged woman dives down from the sky. She looks Jordario up and down, and then she soars away without a word. The lone minstrel says nothing more either. Jordario's scowl deepens. For centuries, the Commonwealth withstood the high-wing remnants' treacherous assaults thanks to the soldiers such as she. All right. Uh-oh. Lost hope. Hope. We lost hope. For me, the Japanese video games prefer Japanese voice acting. True. Yeah, I watched the dub of Akira, not the sub of Akira. Am I a piece of shit? At last you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watch your wagon's ascent and remain watching now. Okay, let's go to the fucking slug market. Oh! The lone minstrel McNeely.
Oh, hey, guys! What brings you way out here? No, wait, don't tell me! I don't want to know! All I guys want is you to get the best deals in the downside!
Alright.
Proceed.
Alright. What do we want? Adversaries banished by the bear take longer to return. After dousing the adversary's pyre, the bear's pyre is restored by up to 5 points. Wow. That looks really good. How much is that? 65? How much is this? Oh, I can't even afford it. Grants the bear +2 presents. Carrying the orb, the bear. Well, I can't even afford that. I kind of like. Casting raises the bear's maximum range. I don't like this one. 1 second longer. Oh, I can't afford it? Oh, my bad. Then I like. I think this one seems very useful. And then how much are these worth? Fuck you. Oh wait, this one. I can do this one. Let's see. Oh wait, but I want to put it on this, and then I want to equip. Okay, he doesn't have one, so how about you get this one, buddy? Good work. Does everybody have a? Sorry, this is just purchasing little items. They get little bonuses. Blah 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 blah. And what is this one? Banish amber side, the bear gains +1 coin. Yeah, but. All right, let's get out of here.
They're leaving! They're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time.
All right, let's do it. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called the Nest of Trieste, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. Oh, by the way, last night I started cleaning up my YouTube a little bit more, so you should be able to go on there and check out full playthroughs for full playlists for like Japanese dating sims, this Pyre stuff, like Carly's stuff. Like I'm trying to organize it into different playlists and stuff so that if you want to just binge on any one playthrough soon, hopefully by the end of this weekend, I will have also added the full Alien playthrough, my Wolfenstein playthrough stuff, which I need to go back to. See no signs of adversaries when wishing sound about it. This then is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rabble. Not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have had little pride in their tradition.
Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk.
No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark my words, you horned filth. When you last we free ourselves, you shall burn. Your home shall burn, Jesus. With that, the harp swoops off as Jordan Ariel glowers after her. No, we need a salt playlist. I'll try to come up with a salt. I'll try to put a salt playlist. The bridge, the ones dude, I would love a master cut of me losing my shit. It is only then that you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest.
You know not of my interest.
Let's give this another shot. My name's Pemitha Tane. The surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only just met just now, though I must say, something about you reminds me of her.
How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk?
Just then, Hedwin shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Jordario.
No, Hedwin, you cannot be serious.
Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by and by, however did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Yeah, I'll be playing more Wolfenstein soon, Ambi. Maybe later today. Thus, trust is something I am loath to give you away, Hedwin, but you have set your course thus... Oh.
Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwin, but you have set your course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. The sandalwood had better have an explanation for this.
Jodariel storms off as Hedwin turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who has been watching with bemused interest. Pamitha appears to be one of the winged harps of the Nightwing remnants, now bound in exile. A reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently at all you like. Tell your comrade, there, the truth of it. Why don't you? All right, I'm going a different way with her. You sense that she said darling, so that changes my interpretation. You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. Hedwin wants to know your initial impression of Pamitha. She seems all right. Special reservations. She seems all right to me, man. You tell Hedwin that you think the group should take its chances with Pamitha and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think hope Jodario will come around. He then turns to Pamitha. I'm Hedwin. We accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why, sure. I love a good condition or two. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jodariel, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get along famously. Dominic Tag, this game is called Pyre. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. Pun intended. Bid her welcome. Boom! The art in this game is so good, in this game it's so good, motherfucker, suck on a fucker sucker. I thought he'd go Southern Belle after Pamitha said darling. I was thinking more like darling. Like darling, like old-timey Hollywood.
I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here
Hello,
you
darling.
are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre.
Yes, exactly. Transatlantic is the word. I was trying to think of it.
Seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face.
Can you offer them some kind of sexual favor? I'll try. I'll see if there's a button hidden on this PlayStation for sexual favors. What's happening, Charlie C. Hop Shop? I watched some of the D&D stream last night, man. It was fun. I was lurking, man. I do that a lot, actually. I like lurk because I'm kind of antisocial after screaming into a microphone all day with chat. I was thinking like, hey, babe, sugar, darling, you want some, hey, babe, sugar, darling, you want some sweet tea? Yeah, exactly. My inner drama nerd is popping out. Nice. From a distance, you observe as Pamitha, now clad in Nightwing's raiments, heads towards your adversaries in the rites. You, what sort of heathen... They all speak transatlantic now, by the way. You, what sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Tamitha. Pamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here within? Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again? No, sister. I've come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count on you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence! You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself, again consorting with my enemies. Fine, then savor their defeat. But I warn you, stay away from me. Pamitha says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. I do not understand what's going on with these voices being that good. I feel a little weird doing it, and at the same time, it's fun as shit. Pamitha gets your attention. Listen to me, Rita, darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this ride on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring... Oh, dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. The knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gilman refuses to participate in the rites this night so that Pamitha may face her sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pamitha should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you. All right.
Now let us begin.
So he's out, so I'll remove him. And put this here. Choose her. Of course. Why, I thought you'd never ask there, darling. I accept.
If the little bird is going to grant the right to us, then I shall not.
All right, fine. Jeez, be that way. Rookie! Huh? Oh, yeah. You got it, chum. You totally missed Falcon Run. And Turtle missed Falcon Run. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't want to go with him. He's good.
Headwind.
You can count on me, my friend. Anyway, he's the one who stuck up for Pamitha. Come then, sister. Perhaps we are finished here. You'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet here on the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. I'm so sorry, Endurtle. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, Rita, darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like very much if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the High Wing remnants can do.
Rita, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Nice. See, darling, we harps, we're not so bad. And now I suppose we'd better get to work, Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the skies, sisters! Talon formation. Oh, shit. Give me that ball! Oh, it fell off the thing. Woo!
Favorable start.
Headwind, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? I wish I did, right about now. Then listen up. My blood sister there, she'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She's always hated when I used to do that to her.
Fear not the purified flame.
Yeah, if somebody can explain to people who haven't seen this game yet kind of how it works. I think I've done it too many times at this point.
No,
Shit.
you don't.
I do it once? Yes, I did it once. All right, cool.
A blow against the adversary's pyre. A banishment. Empire weakens.
Shit. I don't want to get these block the flying adversaries things, so I'm going to try to do that. Nice. Did it twice, right? All right, cool. Just one more time. Damn. Damn. Nice. I did it all 3 times. All right, cool. Now I can end this game. Woo! Yes, magical NBA jam to get out of hell. Perfect. Damn you, Pamitha. You are no true Thane. To think that you have the gall to call me sister. Still, after everything, you rot upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on your familial status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I ought to have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone, stay back. Oh, shit.
What is it those two think they're doing?
Fuck.
The rights are not the place to settle petty scores. Oh,
Shit.
so
Shit.
Tabitha's the better sister then.
No.
Continue
No,
in the
she's not.
customary way.
What? We both hit each other.
Down goes that one.
Okay. Fuck. Not cool, Pamitha.
Your
Fuck.
flames grow weak.
Damn.
How careless.
Oh. God! I hate this fucking battle. I don't like one-on-one. I like passing and stuff. All right, cool. She kind of gave that one to me. Oh, come on. Fuck! This is aggravating. Fuck you, dude. Ugh. They won't even give me one.
Your fellow exiles
What
remained his
the
wonderful
fuck
scraps.
was that? So now I'm gonna fucking lose this. All right, well, it's fine. Happens. Get in there.
It is done.
Nice. That gave me 5 more, huh?
Wings prevail yet
Oh,
again.
okay. I just need the one.
Perfectly agreeable performance overall.
All right.
Loss end
NM,
this
guys,
night's
NM.
proceedings.
You Commonwealth filth. Only through the traitors' help could you have beaten us. You postponed the coming of our liberty. We are ever patient, and our sisters, on the other hand, side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Tamitha, wait, please. You've found good company here, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. At least we beat him, though, huh? My name's Rookie Greentail, by the way, and I think we're heading back now, so you coming? Sure. I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
I used to think scribes were just the stuff of stories. But all of this really is their doing, isn't it? Alright. While bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and past the orb more quickly. Awesome. Hedwyn and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Hedwyn and his allies cause banished adversaries to remain banished for 2 seconds longer than usual. What is this? With stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. Shit, that's good. Let's do that. Does he get something? No. None of these fools get anything. Alright. And we done.
Until the next
Rookie! Rookie's great. I love Rookie. Me Rookie. Are you channeling the voice of a traveling mustache wax salesman? Abso-fucking-lutely. After overcoming the essence in a pitched battle, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rights will cause my path and Tamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here. Isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He runs off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside.
Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. There is something I may ask. There is somewhere I may ask we go. Here in Black Basin, reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please?
Let's do it. Let's do it. That's my current loc. Alright, I think that's where I'm, heading. I wish I could zoom out on this map. Just curious. It's kind of weird. Alright.
The Glade of Lou, directly due west, then, is just as my client indicated. Glade of Lou, according to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The great sap scholar Lou Sclorian here vanquished the root titan, limbless Erizek. This client is yours, our informant, Sandalwood. He entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Waking Wood, due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly waits. Who wants to chat? Of course she wants to chat. Ooh. Pamela's moonshine. The off chance of good occasion or a very bad one. Nice. Oh, did I just drink? You approach Pamela, who is kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she's unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers. Then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, Rita, darling. In those first moments when we met, that vote of confidence in me, which you relayed to that nice Hedwin boy, I'm glad you were willing to see past these ways. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see, I have business with my blood sister Tamitha, nothing more. You briefly met. I think she's quite a catch. As to the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story, all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but maybe not tomorrow, but someday. But in time, and we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest. Until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine, a simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. And besides, we hops have a saying, liars abound. She swoops away before you can respond. Yeah, that makes me a little drunkies. It's fun. Looks like I got some new info on the Book of Rites. Did I read The Hunt for Myrrh? I read that. Interesting. The Emperor lay there bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river with fleeting consciousness. He understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Haub that nursed him back to health and warned him before the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myrrh would come and search for him, some under employment by the rope collars, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. It was one of them I plunged in the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead. Yeah, this is like a long ongoing story. I almost feel like I should just go back and read the whole thing later. Damn, I want a scribe trial. Alright, let's roll. That's everything. Yep. Let us onward to Sulphur Main. A precious path leading towards the woods. Low Minstrel cautions that the one path down the cliffs is rather treacherous. Keep the gun with you instead of one of the 10 enormous dudes that follow you around because you have the most to lose. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about? The wagons has hit a snag, descending the black crags. Its wheel is struck. Jordariel is not pleased.
First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack
Jordariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back on the solid ground.
May the Sandalwood be worth all of the hassle.
Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary.
Not I. Let us move on.
Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward down the jagged slopes toward Waking Wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. All right, which is best, son? Lands on a northern plateau over Walking Wood, pocked with seething fissures. Claims he can dig up something valuable here, or procure a talisman here. Lands to the east of Waking Wood, riddled with black crags. Yeah, dude, it's story time, Laffy. It's fucking story time, man. Spend your money on useless shit. Okay.
Sir Gilman is relieved at your decision to take the flatter of the two paths. Get this AC going. Down the Black Crags, though nonetheless seems rather shaken by the steep trip down.
This knight mislikes these heights. For shame, Master Reader. You must take this knight for a companion, craven coward.
He buries his head in the soil. When at last you coax him back up, you see that he has an item of some sort.
Ha ha! This knight did have you fooled there, did he not?
He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. Porous crystal. Let's keep going. Hell yeah, getting you ready for sex time, Casual Thursday? With them voices. Yummy, 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 yummy. How about this art? Does this art get you fucking horny? Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Waking Wood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However,
most puzzling, he ought to have met us here.
You said he would find us himself.
Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods.
We're supposed to keep waiting for him.
He should. We would desire for the stars to be your guide, as always. The rights beckon, and the rights take precedent above all else. Surely he shall find us yet.
Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The Low Minstrel notes two possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Friggin' Sperm Knight. Needlefield, a small clearing east of the Glade of Lou. The Low Minstrel says his client Sandalwood studied the rights here. And once resided here. Contains the grandest trees and all of... study the rights. Let's do study the rights. What's up, you 40 fuckers? Welcome to the Tuesday stream. I hope you're enjoying this, doing a little something different here. I don't know if you've seen Pyre before, but if not, welcome. It's story time. So just gather around, get a hot cup of cocoa, and let's fucking play some Pyre.
Sandalwood is a master in the rights, or used to be at least. Then, well, it is not my place to say. Doubtless he shall tell you in due time. Now, if only we could find him. He used to mentor his own companions in the rights, not far from here.
However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby, and without his guidance, you remain quite lost in the woods. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. The southern pass through Waking Wind. The Mtizo seems to wish to go towards this location. Ashen Grounds, the Walking Wood. Ray seems drawn to this location for some reason. I want to go where Ray wants to go because Ray might be my favorite character in the game. Actually, Tizo, though, goes, so it's kind of hard. Those are like probably two of my favorite characters. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there should be time to pursue your vocations. Damn. Wait, so did I get anything? Huh. Let's sift through the ashes. He was here! He was here!
You mean Sandalwood, if I may ask? How can you be so certain?
I think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Ray produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. At first, it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved onto the inside. You found a bark strip. It must mean something. So it's some kind of message from this Sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot?
It is due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still.
Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. I think I'm going to mentor a companion. And maybe I'll mentor Ray. Yeah. Why not? She's actually pretty awesome, too. And she's kind of low. Oh, does it show you what it'll do for them? Oh, can I not? Yeah, Ray seems to benefit the most from it, so let's mentor Ray. Me? Oh, of course, please tell me something. I don't know for there is lots of it. You sit down with Ray to go over some of the subject aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense she's beginning to understand. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Shit. The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel that I have grown somehow closer to them, maybe. Nice. Let's Skip.
Hondaters, ho!
Oh, Farmer Alex, does getting paid make you a professional voice actor now? Maybe. She's a man, baby. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Really appreciate it, dude. Fuck yeah. When saluting her adversaries, Ray automatically, and maybe, I'm now a paid voice actor, everybody. When saluting her adversaries, Ray automatically leaps toward the orb if no one has it. Salute during a rite. Ray flings the orb faster and farther than usual. That one. The more I think on it, the more that I don't like being banished very much. All right. Cool.
Let's keep it going.
Are today's donations going to the bus? Might want to change that overlay. Wait, was there an overlay? Oh, they're not going to the bus. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot that the words were still. Let me change that. Yeah, today it goes to me, guys. we raised enough for the party bus. Party bus is funded.
Hondaters, ho!
Yeah, let's just give that is not something that just happened. That was a test, by the way. That's not real. That's not an actual donation. Let's see, donations. Gave this fucker. How about that? Maybe I'll change. Oh shit. Save settings. All right, now again, this is a test. I just want to make sure it works.
Hondaters, ho!
Fuck! It didn't work. God damn it! I saved the settings. You fuck. Let me try it one more time. Again, test, not real.
Hondaters, ho!
Hey, there it is. All right, there it is. Wow, guys, I just made $300. No, it's fake. Awesome. There it is. Much better. Mucho better. That's so loud, too. All right, cool. Let's do it. Okay, back to the game, everybody. Damn, John is loaded. I am the party bus. A hush clearing south of the Glade of Lou. You have reason to suspect the informant Sandalwood may have come through here. Well, I gotta go there, right? Yep. Fake John's throwing some major flow, man. Good times. You arrive in the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as your search through the area yields nothing. Then something startles the little imp Tizo. Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something or someone. A tall figure, yikes, strides forward from the trees, making it sound like laughter. John Twitchman, yeah. The imp charges toward him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace.
Hail, Tizo, but... Hail, Tizo, but you look famished here.
The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately with great pleasure. The low minstrel nods his head in affirmation.
Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Wolfred Sandalwood. It has been too long, Wolfred, sir.
Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days.
They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of Nightwings.
The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts.
We shall see.
Then he turns to you.
You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here. My boy, though we shall change on your own from here on out. We shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books.
You consider what to say to all of this. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left up for us. Now we're here, thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just a reader, he is our friend, my friend.
He's not disposable. We made him a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volfred smirks at this.
Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now.
Classic comedy. He breathes a sigh. It
seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq.
I, Volfred, sir.
Come, let us have a chat.
Of course, sir. Volfred, I want to read his thing. He is the Lone Minstrel's client, Headwind's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. Now our mysterious informant has been revealed. Strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Volfred Sandalwood joined you. He knows much of the rites. All right. All right. Pun intended. Classic comedy. Shit, sorry. Just want to do this real quick. Okay. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the Glade of Lu, where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. All right. Uh-oh. And Dirtle, I hope you're here. Oh, what's happening, Yishpish? And Turtle, I hope that you're here, because we're gonna visit our friend, the demon. Interesting. This is new. In the words of Golgolanthony, Master General. Emperor Myrrh, scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. What? Feared? Whatever. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Haub, proved of little help against the Sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man and for the love I felt for him when I had served him that I sprang to his defense. All right. Interesting. Let's talk to our boy Volfred. As you approach Volfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon, rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, then,
Tariq, if you have a moment.
Aye, Volfred, sir, what is it?
This reader, you deem him worthy by your estimation?
Lone Minstrel tilts his hat in your direction.
If you wish my own estimation, Volfred, sir, then I do.
Of course, if it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader interrogating with the others well. I believe that his achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet he and the others followed them.
Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Tizo think of him, I wonder?
Skadadly! Tizo indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. Nice. Thank you, Tizo.
There you have it, sir. I see.
He continues to examine you.
High praise isn't oft spoken by those two, my boy. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now pardon us. Tariq and I have matters to discuss.
They leave without another word, although you think you notice the Lone Minstrel look your way over his shoulder. All right. I think we're good there. Unless I can do it. I always check this to see if I can do another. Yes, I can. Fuck yeah. Not a problem. Simply indicate who is to be my student for the time. All right. Who should we do? Maybe her. I can't. Oh, I can only do her. Okay. Well, that makes it easier, I guess. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jordariel. Never seen someone play Pyre. This is pretty cool. I like the art style. It's really cool art style. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten. Is that? Yeah, she could stand to lighten up. Though I fear that it is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jordariel appears in heed of the summons.
What is the meaning of this reader?
You'll see. We're gonna beef you up. We're gonna make you good.
I know, gosh darn. It's a fucker that she's asking. He's asking me what the fuck. That's a very eloquent way for me to say that.
What is the meaning of this, Rita? Where are the others?
The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders, no?
State your purpose quickly, Wraith.
My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely Rita prove me wrong. Old.
Old, she says. Very well then, Rita. Let us show her whether she is right.
Ah, thanks, Andurtle. Now, what do I gotta do here? Jesus. Fuck! I didn't mean to do that. Ah, she's gonna get it. Damn. Fuck. Uh-oh. This is not good. I might lose this. Nice. Nice. Get what? Fuck that, dude. That is bullshit. Honestly, that is such... Nice. Oh my god, how do I get over that? Oh, okay. Fuck. Oh my god. God, thank you. Whew. Nice. Fuck. What? What? One, get in there. Nice. Shit! I don't really, I think I'm missing a mechanic here. I think I'm missing a full mechanic here. Get in there. Get in there. Yes. Whew. Only one more. I could do this. 2. Fuck. I still have chances here. Damn. I keep like almost fucking getting that. Yes. Get in there. Yes. Nice. You're getting hacked up out there.
Are you dissatisfied now, Wraith?
I am never satisfied, demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. I gotta be done with this coffee. I gotta stop drinking this coffee. I'm putting it back here so I don't sip on it nervously. Is Jordariel a boy or a girl? Just a demon? A girl, but with a very low, scratchy voice because she's a demon.
That was a strange experience. What do you have there, Rita?
Solium's horn. Fuck yeah, dude. What does it do? Jordariel casts her aura farther and faster than usual. Fuck yeah, dude. We're getting it. Switch to wine. If I had some, I would maybe get started, man. It's party bus day. It's a pre-game. But probably not. All right, Andurtle, here we go. I hope yeah, you're still here.
Oh, hey, you guys. You know, I guess I didn't get the word about how this new franchise was reopened here just now. So give me a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood.
Good day to you as well, Ron.
All right. Nice. No, we are keeping that. 84. Kind of want to make this. It doesn't really do anything. Oh, well, you have to buy it first, huh? Actually, wait, cancel that. Are there any talismans I want to buy? Is the bear's maximum range plus 8%? Can't buy it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the bear moves faster than usual plus 10%. That's expensive as shit, though. Kind of just want to boost my shit up that I already have. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do one of them. Can I do on this? Cool. Alright. What's this one? Plague and versus Pyre. Bear's bonus damage to +2. +3. Okay, what do you have? +2 hope. Rid of that. We're gonna put that in there. Let's see. Ruki Kazor lingers longer than usual. Okay. What does she have? Grants the bear +2 quickness. Ooh. +3 quickness. How about that shit? Alright. Cool. Feeling good, looking good.
Pleasure doing business with you guys, so,
You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Lu. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. And now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. Oh shit, does that mean it's Jackie's birthday? It absolutely means it's Jackie's birthday. Rosé all day. Actually, I doubt I'll be drinking any rosé. I think I'm only going to be drinking rosé at Jack and E's dating sims. Did we ever name the red guy Falcon Ron sits on? I don't know if we did. Gruff Bill, Ben Kissel. Falcon Ron fuels my boner. And Dirtle says, me too. It gets awkward at work because I get a huge bone for Ron while sitting at my desk. Also, I'm a lady. I don't know how anatomy works. Good times. That was all for you, Endirtle. All for you. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time. But then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness. I don't even know how to do this. Well, goodness. By the roots of Luce Glorian. It would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Much better. H. Manly Tinderstaff at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity. We soon shall stand against you in the rights. For now, I am just whiling away the time, making small talk. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? When in your mind's eye, you see Volfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstaff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well? Beneath her master, Dariel stares back at him in silence. You suspect Volfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now? How very rude indeed. Well, fine, ignore me. But you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences, any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky's beginning to show. We'll have to go chat again some other time. Now, come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into the clearing as the stars begin to burn. He is a sycophant who seems certain he will land a position of high standing once he is free. Okay, yeah. He's a Littlefinger, it seems. Hey, what's happening, John Doe? That's John Doe, the Bondo.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader.
You got your little finger right there? That means I don't trust you, Lord Gold.
I have to say,
I never did, though.
you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods will strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them even if I tried. You might do better beware of them.
When Jodariel continues to ignore him, he grows upset.
Why, you insolent? Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed.
He shoves his mask back on in a huff.
And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return into my proper station in the Commonwealth.
Absolutely, John Doe. It's fucking lovely, man. This game
Who
rules.
shall conduct?
I'm glad I'm finally back on it. It takes a lot of energy to do the voices and stuff, and and for this entire playthrough, I really want to fully 100% do them just to see if I can. It's kind of like a little test for me. So, I mean, I gotta go. I love Rookie, man. He's so good. Who else? And, well, she just got that thing. I don't want to get her in there. Can you take me, Pyre? That was already done. That was already done today. Unwilling. Interesting. Oh, is it because the big one is in there? Probably. Well, I just gave her a boost too. Let's see how we do.
Very well.
Rookie is such a good. I love my Rookie dog. I don't think that I like that Manly very much because he keeps saying that we're rude, but I think that we're nice. I love you, Ray. Are you quite ready finally, oh Nightwings? All those mass ears and sure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now come along, come along. Let's give the stars a show. Interesting.
May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr.?
Why, he's every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tenderstoff line shall have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. All right. I've had more than my fill of listening to that bozo.
I could not agree more.
Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? Sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease and trouble you as well. If I had to do a Holden picks for a video store, what would I pick? Good question.
Within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. Stand
Nice.
not in glory's path.
Fuck. Nice. Fuck. Fuck. Teamwork. No! I fucked that up. Shit.
Why, that was all of them.
Oh. Oh no! Fuck it, just get in there. Ah! Are you serious? Oh wow, I biffed that so hard. What's the shoot button? Fuck.
Seize the orb. The
Alright.
Nightwings are the first to strike.
Man, I keep forgetting what the shoot button is.
Oh ho, what's this? Seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Perhaps such wealth, their flame has died a little.
Oh, dear, the woods are closing in and comfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much the sooner. Damn. Should have thrown it. It's pretty easy to combat the birds. Fuck.
Wherever
Shit.
the twins go.
Not good. Not good. She's out infinitely? Why? Why is she out infinitely? Is she out infinitely until the next point? Okay. I was about to say.
The orb. With grace.
So, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here, Almost as if the 100 Minds himself represents you being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. So cease with all your scurrying about with that damned orb and let me handle this. And then is he going to be out infinitely for this next round? Yes, he will. Let's shoot. Fling is that. Fuck yeah.
Far into the Pyre's
Now they're all now they should all be back in because I threw it. All right, you Nightwings, headed up here with you. Perhaps I've simply headed up to here with all these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. Jesus. That's kind of difficult. Going in the back. Very bad. Very bad. Drop that shit. Oh! Didn't expect that. Nice. How much left? 15? Alright, we can do this. We don't have Rookie for the next round, but let's try to just fucking end it right here. Oh! I thought I jumped. Jump is X, right? Oh no, he got it. I fucked that up. Let's try to sneak it in again. Yep, done.
And it is done.
Woo! Beautiful.
The Nightwings once again prevail. They prove superior to their adversaries.
Awesome, dude. I have to piss really quick.
The ceremony is complete.
All right. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on just one moment. Here, enjoy some fucking Cowman songs. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thank you. Oh, it looks like it would be tough to wrestle all the slime and screeching boils. Exactly. Nightmarish. All right, let's get back into this. Boom. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. Oh, whoops.
Good that temperature over sap. So much talking hot air.
I knew we could prevail, though Mr. Tinderstaff hit there. I think he's really upset now. Well, my. Worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, 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 very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we had something going there between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decide to spit in my face. Fine. We'll have to see where all your rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta!
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
Nice. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Does she get something? Damn. Alright.
Until the stars align.
That was well done, my boy. I am beginning to see why your companions vouch for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course.
Alright. It keeps you running, yeah. It keeps you running. After besting the chastity and the right, you return to your wagon to consider your next move.
An adequate performance back there.
Adequate.
Yes, adequate. For the next part of your plan, go, have your reader there consult the stars, see where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up.
Did this knight hear you say high up?
And it's going to be cold.
We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Wolfred mentioned. I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wolfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Once more, you look toward the heavens. All right. Next place. The Vernal Star. So I think we go up. Whoa. Nice. Sure. That looks fancy.
So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north, where looms Mount Alodiel.
Mount Alodiel, the sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first conceived. Whether its summit is the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. At the very top, the fall of Solium. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence there. The temple at the highest point in the downside exists in honor of the 8 scribes. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Yeah, yep, still a virgin. Actually, that happened when he was 19, but he never tells the story. Wolfred, sir, how did you know? Wolfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts, as though he is directing them at you.
I too can read, my boy. Forbidden thoughts, the words may be.
Wow, he's actually speaking. He turns back to Hedwyn.
Your reader's skills, while rare, are not unique, but, as I said, I'll let him do the job. I see that you have something special going here which benefits the plan.
What plan? I thought this was about our freedom.
Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest. And for that matter, so can I. If you'll excuse me.
You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. Holdo was cracking an egg, not popping a cherry. True, like I said, she's waiting for their honeymoon to take his his black cherry, though. Yikes. Oh, my God. All right. At dawn, Wolfred is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods onto the cold lands of the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Sclorian Shore.
Not yet been to this region, the downside. Volford revealed this to be the one path through the woods to the north. All right, let's go to the Sclorian shore then. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nice. Very cool. I wonder if I'm still going to be adding party members or if I'm now at full party memberization. You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Alodiel. You will have to make it all the way to the top. In a moment of respite, Volford calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject and only know the truth of how you feel. What does freedom mean to you, chat? Doing what you want, achieving inner peace, having no master, going where you please, nothing at all, living without fear, to feel true love. I kind of want to say having no master because I really hate authority. I could always remain silent like a monk. I don't think you would live without fear if you were free. I think there's still things to fear. I think you can feel true love, whether you're free or not. Nothing at all. I'm not a nihilist. Really? Living without fear? Pooping wherever I want? I wish I could do that, Slimarbo. Also, Slimarbo, that's it before I forget. God damn it, before I forget. Pillow wobble. Oh. Shit. I'll just have to do it myself. Pillow wobble. For slide. Pillow wobble. For fucking slide. Alright. That's it for the pillow wobble. True freedom. Alright. Now that that's out of the way. Silent because fuck that guy. I'm going to say having no master. Going wherever I please. I guess having no master or going wherever I please. I like either of those. Achieving inner peace, doing what you want. Doing what you want, having no master, going where you please are the three things I would say. I'm going to go with having no master. You tell Volford that freedom means not having to answer to anyone and going through life beholden only to one's own will. Beholden? Yeah, I guess the ultimate freedom is inner peace, maybe, in a sense. He considers your remarks for a short while. Perhaps you led a troubled childhood, my boy, for all of us at one time or another have to answer to someone with more wisdom in the world than we. Though you make reference to the kind of authority which governs the Commonwealth we know, which sent us down to the river into exile. Would you be free if you were ruled beneath those bylaws once again? He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live life without fear. God damn it. To be able to indulge one's curiosities and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know, or whom you love, or what you chose to think or not think. You chose poorly. He looks out toward the distant mountains. Within the next few days, your time in exile could come to an end. You could see the Commonwealth once again, and you would be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got there. But you would not be truly free, I think. At the least, you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are out there still, have made quite clear they shall not intervene firsthand. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking at each other. Yeah, this game will definitely kill my voice. Long have I wished to gather such a group, that together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest of a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan, then, is this. We free each other from the downside through the rites, then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Each new motion at dusk, we join together. Each new moon at dusk, we join together at the Spiral Sanctum. The Spiral Sanctum is burned down remains of an old capital of Commonwealth. The remains stand as a warning to those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. You're plotting a revolt? Just so, I am asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now that we can see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor is it in my interest to coerce you. You may go your own way if you wish. Live out your remaining days here, like so many others. So if anyone among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourself continuing to strive together in the Commonwealth, as you are doing here, then speak now. Volford pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not. But all of you are bound together through the rights and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom, you will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth, but together you can bring it out, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. Then he lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Volfred turns towards the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said, and plot the wagon's northward path. Pathway leading north to the sacred mountain. Volfred indicates that this is the only way to reach the base of Mount Alodiel. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's do it! Window! Beyond lies Mount Alodiel. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. Beyond our crystal secrets rare. Okay. Definitely want to go in here and talk to our man. Hold on real quick. Just wanted to see where we were at in the game. I think we're getting close to the end. Wait, hold on. Really? Wait. A Pokemon? What is this Pokemon? No, not not Mount Pyre. The hell? The fuck are you talking about? Mount Pyre. No, Pyre. Pyre. I don't know. Can someone answer that question? Is it available on other shit? Mount Alodiel. I believe that's where we're at, right? Or the Glade of You. Interesting. All right. Let's talk to him. There you are, my boy. There was something which I wanted to discuss with you in private. Volfred stares at you rather intently, as if reaching out to you, and then you do know what it means to be a reader. By the way, can I just state that I said be without a master, and then this fucking master dude, PS4 as well, and this fucking master dude tells me I'm wrong. And isn't that the story of my fucking life? I remember this every time in class or whatever when I get asked a question like that had many answers and could be interpreted many different ways, and then I'd always be wrong, and again fed why I think that true freedom is to be without a master. You do know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book, though your ability in this, I sense, is nascent. Still, mere flash is uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. Oh, shit! I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer then was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves other than Tariq, who shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Rather, I had expected when at first we met that you already knew the truth of this form, having read the passage in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path toward enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Volfred breaks free from you and looks at you again. Then he speaks to you as normal. I actually picked the same thing that Volfred said at first. I thought he'd just always agree with whatever you pick. Nope, Tharclock. Absolutely not. I'm wrong. $1 worth of miniatures. What? What's going on? What is goddamn Pokemon? All right. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as a reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you to return, if that is what you had in mind. So once again, I invite you to depart, and I will see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we are on, it has no guarantees. Not for you, not for any one of us. Do you understand? How do you like this game, J Stone 8390? I really like the game. You understand the words of warning yet? Just the same, you choose to carry on. There is more that you wish to achieve on this journey than freedom for yourself. I admire that, my boy. Then very well. Know that we have much at stake here. In this, anyway. Much more than just a shot at going back into that Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. Sounds like you intend to stick around, then. We'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend this sacred mountain in the coming days. Until then. He strides out of the wagon then, leaving you with your thoughts. Alright, pour water on my PC. Is that liquid cooling? Is that what liquid cooling is? Weird that there's no other... This is always weird to me. There's the forward and there's Emperor's Fall. How do I get all these other chapters? I'm so confused on this. There's only one I was like, oh my god. This is going to take forever to get all these things filled out. Maybe subsequent playthroughs? Or did I, like, do something wrong? Maybe. We'll see. Either way, I just thought that was interesting. Don't worry about them yet. Okay, cool. The first page, and he assumes you didn't get to it yet? That was, like, the first page. He's mocking you for being a slow reader. Oh, that's funny. Uh-oh. Did Lord Gold say I broke the game, and do I believe him? Absolutely not. Discuss the plan. Earlier, Volford called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, if not all. Or not all. At all. Ba 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 ba. But I swore that we'd go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take some time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwyn, and the others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is now how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Alodial, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, but rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest, if he did not merely skim that chapter of the book. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Soliam and meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be the Tempers. Fall of Soliam, one of the downside celestial landmarks. The temple of the highest point in the downside. Okay. Tempers, a mighty triumvirate that has been the closest rival of the Nightwings, led by the demon Ignarius. There you go. He is the notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates in the rites. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the triumvirates prevails, their somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this. The same Commonwealth that says a sentence into exile is forever. The freedom from the downside is impossible. Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. Again, a stab at your reading skills. Ah. So then, that's it? We climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays? For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Volford leaves the rest of you consider what he said. You have time now for your vocations. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent to Mount Alodial. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the books of rites and its mysteries, though through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. You concentrate your knowledge on the 8 scribes and how together they compose the Book of Rites among their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. I love this game so much. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, Tharclock. You gain the reader's influence. Celerity. All right, cool. Who am I picking to send free? Probably Rookie. Maybe Ray. All right, Mount Elodial. I've been in this region downside. Walford says to use Mount Elodial. All right. So that was the whole glade. So there's only... Wow, we're almost done, guys. I might finish this game today. I'll say again, Beyonder Crystal. Okay. Beyond... Don't forget the Beyonder Crystal. I don't know what you mean by that. Do a cooking stream? Okay. The hell did I miss? Here before you lies Mount Elodial, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. The green orb thingy. Oh, yeah, for sure. I've been checking that. Your companions gather round again before Volfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense tension in the air. Did I miss it something by not going into it earlier? I hope not. Now then, you all have many questions. No, I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there's only silence, but one question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions.
Why us?
Why you indeed, madam. That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rites. No, I just mentioned a bit earlier that the crystal was seeking Ray. Okay, cool. Thank you, man. Will you guys play Bloodborne after Dark Souls, or are you going to a different Dark Souls game? I think we're going to do a full playthrough of Bloodborne with Kellen on Fridays. What? You've seen the sort of thing, the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rites. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedoms back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this. Absurd as it may sound, took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Headwind over there. He was tasked with seeking 2 trustworthy allies, an old bird and buried wagon, and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. But then why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rights, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters. In this little party, you could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. Yeah, keep listening. Fulford's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at this point. I'm about to sneeze. Maybe not. He prompts for further questions when Jordaria raises her voice again. Wait, look up at a light. It didn't work. Hold.
Hold. You mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know why us. Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite?
On a blooded moon at the fall of Solium, an exile from the prevailing triumvirate shall go free. That's liberation, right? I see, well, but that is simple, really, madam. You are chosen, you are qualified, I should say, because, as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the 8 created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf, exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. A vindictive triumvirate that conducted many liberation rites in the past but seldom prevailed. A triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces. Yep. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all the others would be judged. That group they call the Night Wings. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then you would deny yourselves a chance of freedom and deny it also to your adversaries.
Victory means nothing in a common right, then. Participation is all that matters.
Not so, madam. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites, but these are technicalities. The Night Wings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still, the other triumvirates pressed on, with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Pyre more like higher than a fucking kite. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all of this as Wolfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up the mountain and present you with some options. Hoes in the chat. What's happening, Fabrizio? All right. What's happening, Charlie? I'm Buck Murphy. Fuck yeah, dude. I wanted a Buck Murphy, but I feel like I'd have a hard time doing the voices and reading properly. Maybe in a little bit, though. A gap through the nameless lower summits beneath Mount Elodial. Ray believes the 8 scribes will bless whoever goes through here. Pamitha expects some long-lost valuables to be special. Let's go the Ray's way. Buck Murphy 420! Charlie C. Hop Shop. Shoutouts. Holding the blue-nosed reindeer. Do I have a blue nose? The sublime beauty of Mount Elodial, along with the thin air this high above the sea, has been enough to silence even the most talkative of your companions. However, Ray has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I think it really is, don't you? Tizo seems not to share Ray's enthusiasm. He does not like the cold. Oh, Tizo. You've been here before, Tizo, isn't that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave. I'd stay. I think I'd stay. Unless maybe I got too cold or hungry. Wait, what is that? Something about her changes then. Wait, look, but Tizo, don't you see them there? Skrakri! Tizo seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You yourself see nothing, but Ray rises almost off her feet as the imp looks on, astonished. Was that the scribes? It was! I know it was. They said something to me. They spoke to me. They told us we are welcome, that we're welcome here. Ray runs off to spread the word among all your companions. Strangely enough, her enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. +2 hope. Hell yeah. All right. Temple High Road, first of 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. Headwind expressed a passing whim to see the view from here. So you're going to wish to look upon the sacred waters here. Second of 2 paths. I feel more of a Headwind connection. Maybe it's because he was in from the beginning, but I don't know. Rather appease him. Now, if only some of the voice actually sounded appropriate to the characters. Oh well, opinions. Star Clock. I don't know, bud. I'm just doing my best here. You and Headwind walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers. As Jody would say, no sign of anything at all. You sense something is troubling him. Oh, I've just been giving lots of thought to everything that Wolfred's told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. I know, right, Mamad? Or, I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We earn our way back one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide who gets to go, if anyone. Thanks, Lord Gold. This might all be part of Wolfred's plan, but we got here thanks to you, and even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Wolfred has his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. And won't that be a day? Worst case, we keep failing in the rites and be stuck down here together, just like this. The two of you walk on in silence for a time. When at last you return to the wagon, Headwind turns to you again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. Headwind feels more prepared for the next rite. Hope likewise for the best. All right. Nice. Wait, did I even get anything from that? Probably not.
Great. Thank you, Endirtle. All right. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate. It is said that scribes themselves keep watch over Scribe's Gate. The judgment of the scribes determines who can cross and who is sent the fast way down. Where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more. Tharclock, I agree. Chelsea Upshop says, Tharclock, can we see your voice work resume? I would love to know what you think the voices should be and also what your stream is where you do the voices correctly. That I would love to see. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under the archway carved of stone. Come along now, everyone. Be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together, much how we act with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. Sorry, I have a very protective chat. Tharclock. Fabrizio is scared. Everybody, it's fine. Tharclock can think my voices are incorrect. It's okay. Hey, what's happening, Twin Peaks? When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above you, who then appears before you. And I don't think you're being attacked, unless that's how attacked is in this day and age, which I think is like, come on. I think it's fine. You can have an opinion, man. An opinion is I like ketchup more than mustard. An underhanded jab is what you pretty much did. Oh, okay. Well, maybe Slime Marlboro is correct. This chat is getting wild. Well, either way, Tharclock, you've been helpful before you stated your opinion. It's fine. Don't worry about it, man. Your opinion was okay. There you go. She eyes the lone minstrel first. I'll let you guys duke it out. Don't worry, guys. I'm not destroyed by it or anything. I'm not attacked. Shit. What does she get? The Gate Guardian. Is that you, Tariq? It is. Greetings, Celeste. I want them to be kind of related or sort of like talk similar because they're both bards. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate. Aye. Ketchup is great. Fuck you. Then let us make this quick. She gestures toward the rest of you. Now each of you, in turn, state who you are and what you speak whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me Hedwyn the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. You're mad now, Casual Thursday? Can we all just agree that dipping fries in mayonnaise is the best? I think we talked about this yesterday that I'm more of a ketchup guy. Is this because of Splatfest too? Hey, what's happening, Lady Grimes? How you doing? The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I am regarded by the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here. I guess with my chums, preferably, go see Mama back home.
I am Captain Jordariel. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here.
Oh, my name is Ray, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Tizo seeks to liven up the Nightwing's legacy and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gillum of the Sea Dominion at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Pamitha Thane. I'm only here because my sister's here. Then, as Volford steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you, I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Volford Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedoms to the people here. Thanks, Tharclog. All right, we're resolved. But anyways, I think we were talking now about ketchup and mayonnaise. But either way, I hear you. I get it, you know? I'm just trying to do my best I can to, like, think of what they are off the fucking... Ruki's voice is great. All right, cool. Off the top of my head as they come at me. I've never played this game before. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. I've even had to change my voice interpretation as we go. Because sometimes I thoroughly regret. Obviously, on condiment talk. The time ketchup was better than mustard. I may have started out as a ketchup man and turned into a mustard boy. Like, it went from man to boy and went from ketchup to mustard. It was like the inverse happening at once. I don't know what it's all about. Especially like a spicy mustard. I mean, I think only an adult can truly appreciate a spicy mustard. Ketchupless mayo is the supreme fry mixture. I mean, sure, I'd do it. I like ketchup in my fucking scrambled eggs. And hot sauce. State who you are to traverse Scribes Gate. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat because chat's getting fucking fun, man. Call that pink sauce? Yikes. Tharclock not touching the ketchup mayo. Fuck yeah, guys. Welcome to goddamn Tuesday. It's the Party Bus pregame. And I'm doing everything in my fucking power not to just get loaded immediately. I gotta hold off because I got this goddamn party bus coming. All right. Scribes Gate said if scribes themselves keep watch over Scribes Gate. Judgment of the scribes determines who can cross and who is sent the fast way down. You are teachers. You are just a crippled scholar. You are just an old farmhand. You're just a war orphan. You do not know who you are. Party bus! Yeah, Jackie's birthday party bus. You cannot for the life of you recall a time before arriving in the downside. Details of the Commonwealth are scarce within your mind. Perhaps you wanted to forget the place. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. State also what you truly seek to traverse Scribes Gate. You want true freedom. You want to help your friends. Revenge. You want to see what happens. I want to help my friends. The companions you have met here, who have helped you to survive, and to find kinship in the downside, your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here, for go forth with glory. And Tariq, I, Celeste, be on your way as well. I don't know why they talk like that, but they do. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. All right. Fuck, guys. We're getting far. Is this like it? Damn, Casual Thursday firing shots. Heavy shots. From the top of Mount Elodial, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Okay. We got a lot we got to do. Let's talk to her first. Jadariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she's already in her raiments. Raiments or raiments? I never know. Can I get a ho for unemployment? Oh shit, Truth Booth! My ex-sugar daddy, I believe, because he is now unemployed. What's happening, dude? Good to see you, man. It's been a fucking while. It's been a fucking while, man. Glad to see you, dude. I'm sorry that you are out of a job, man, but, you know, there's other work out there. Fucking get it. Get it, kid. Hedwyn soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki?
None as yet complained about it chafing at the color of his mask.
Our freedom might be hinging on that color, then.
I am certain that it is.
They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, not one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what did I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Ruki. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet.
How damn your struggles with your mask, retail.
Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a little bit. But put some of the old nerves to bed. There, for good measure. Though this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like soon.
It's going to be you, Rookie. By dawn, in fact, if it all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess.
What are you getting at, Greentail?
Well, it's just we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we all were getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Headwind slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the 4 of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What do you think? We're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jadariel turns to you.
Rita, we shall find a way.
She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn. And Headwind's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. Let's go. One by one, they turn toward the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. +1 hope from those 3. We got a few things to do here. Something new? Yeah, I read that. The demon. I thought I read this. Change event. Yeah, we got another one now. The imp Halb and I, we helped to save my emperor. And when the danger did subside, my emperor Solium he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golathanian, so that I may yet have mine. You, too, now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown to me. So if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall not do it in the next. We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did." All right. That's that, and then let's go to this. Yes. I don't have to get bad reviews. He's becoming a terrible person. That's enough to destroy his reputation. That sucks, man. Yeah, my sister is in mental hospital for 2 weeks. That sucks. So sorry to hear that, man. Hell yeah. You need but ask my reader, and you shall need but indicate who is to be my student. I have the hardest time with her voice. All right. Has to be this one. Okay. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special rites for Ray. Oh, already, that's the narrator. I must admit I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there is more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. Soon Ray arrives in heed of the summons. The scribes! I think that if I listen carefully that I can hear them calling out to me. I did curse him out, though, and point out all of his shortcomings. All he could say back was I was a whiny bitch who sucked at everything. What a loser. Ah, fuck it, man. All right. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is you answer to me here. Wow, okay, I will. Save such enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something, and I would see you prove it, without the benefit of anyone save for your reader. Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, mister? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. This might be tough. Fuck. Already fucked. Good work. Whoops. I didn't get my... What? I see. Wow. I don't know about this one. Oh, I'm not too good at this one. Nice. All right, just 2 more. Run, 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 run. They're getting me. I'm getting them back, though. Oh, get back. I knew it. I knew it. Come on, get back. Fuck, I'm gonna throw it. Man, yeah, she got me on that one. Imps can be nasty opponents. Fuck yeah, they can. Awesome. Now we're good. I think that's it, right? Yeah! Good work, Ray. Oh, how did I do? How did I do? I must admit that you did better than I expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Same congratulations are in order to you and also to your lovely Rita. Now farewell. GG's. Thank you, Thar Clock. Because you use check, I see you as this like barbarian sitting in like a cave, hunched over a computer.
Maybe Tharclock.
Tharclock is like the ultimate like caveman name. Did I imagine all of that, mister? Because I hope I didn't. Wow, what is that you have there? So weed. After Raycaster Aura, it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces. Beat Aura cast during a raid. Cool. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this pregame is without beverages because the actual game is going to be intensely with beverages. I can't offer another right? What's on your mind? Let me ask you something, lovely Rita. Have you any idea for how long I have been imprisoned here? You guessed this, Andrea could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first, she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough, I shall be getting there. I have been imprisoned thus for 837 years. According to my count, at least, it is impossible I have lost track. Although, given my state, I can assure you that I have had ample time to verify my arithmetic. I always piss people off when they ask me to guess how long they like to guess a number, knowing that they think it's going to be bigger than the number of my number. Gotta go play a game with my brother. Thanks for the laughs. Oh, have a good one, Farmer Alex. I always over-guess because then they get pissed off, and I just did it to this video game. She goes for silent for a while. Let me give you some advice. You decide to kill the Emperor. Make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death, regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this, certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long it has been. Although enough of that for now, let us get back to business. Alright. Go forth and show your adversaries what you have learned. I love this Magic Fantasy basketball game. It's fun, right? My name actually originates from WoW. I used it for my name for my, there you go, Janae Paladin. And I started using as main online alias since. Awesome. Darklock definitely reads as like fantasy. So cold, it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool. Nice. Look at all my stuff. All right, I think it's time to roll. Let's go to, hey, and Turtle. Let's do it.
Hey guys, just so you know, you're wearing all I know you. How come you're here? How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know, right? You're here because I got the lowest prices and all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value here. Overlord.
The first K is silent. Oh, Tharlock? Gotcha. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Ooh. I don't think I need that. Might just get boosters. One's 3, one's 15, one's 30. Can I sell this? No. How much does that sell for? 80? Let's do hope. Alright, so let's equip and do shit. First of all, might as well give her her fancy talisman. Grants +3 quickness. I'm gonna give that to fucking, well, Ruki has his own shit. She have. I didn't really use the imp that much. Immediately, 33%. What's his talisman? Bear deals bonus damage of +3. So +4. He doesn't even have anything. I guess I'll give him the quickness. Down with the quickness! Alright, I don't know. Farther and faster than usual. What would that do? 30? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. Thanks, Twin Peaks. Stop being mean to Tharlock. He's new and he's not. He's all right. I love you guys. All right. After dousing adversary's pyre, the bear's pyre is restored up to +5. Wow, completely lawlessness in here. What's happening to Hostium? I know, Mamad. I'm fucking with you. Utter chaos. Yeah, this is incredibly chaotic. Tell all your friends about this because I already told mine. All right, we saved. We're good. Cool. Dude, we're moving on, man.
Is everyone prepared, Hedwin?
Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us.
You need but ask.
Yeah, it's really Momo DD, but I call her Mamad. I also call Charlie Chop Shop, Charlie C Hop Shop. And that's just the way it is because I did it wrong the first time, and so now I always do it wrong. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers and the Rights this night. What happens if we fail?
Hedwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path?
No.
Then you may have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity to make the most of it. Tonight our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances, just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along this path.
Hey, you 40 fuckers, welcome to the Thursday stream! We're chilling, we're illin'. I might be beating this game in the next, like, hour or something like that. Here we go. Oh, shit. Is this it? This might be it. I think Tharlock just gave us this music. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Jesus. Who knows anymore, right, people? Damn, Slime Arbor throwing punches, throwing blows. Yeah, it's Thursday now. Tuesday's Thursday. You didn't get the memo? Tuesday's Thursday, Wednesday's Monday now. It's to trick people to think they're farther in the week to make them happier. This looks very cool. Maybe I took something. The pie is burnt and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. That is, okay, Tharlock, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm wrong about her voice. I don't know. I concur. The pirates burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. The anointed one of the Timbers, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. Oh, boy. Actually, he looks like a rockabilly. Hey, you know who I am already. Hey, But look at what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again. Oh, hickory dickory dock.
How does that make us happier? If Wednesday is Monday, then that means weekend is almost tomorrow. Okay. So so the week starts with Wednesday, which is hump day. So you feel like you're in the middle of the week. And then you move on to Thursday, and you're like, holy shit, the weekend's almost here. And then the middle of the week, you get to Monday, and you're like, fuck, it's Monday. But it's a short week, so we only have 2 more days before the weekend. Fuck yeah. And then you get to Tuesday, and you're like, one more day after this, Friday. It may be Tuesday, but it feels like it's Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to Friday. Boom! Explained. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! Oh! He indicates Jadariel. He scoffs back at them. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damn ropes. Jadariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asks, does anybody have any questions about my Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday switcheroo? Because I feel like I should fucking run for office, that is such good policy.
Satisfied?
Oh, you must be new. Jadariel soon puts her mask back on.
Enough talk.
Oh, I like you, curly horns. Give it to Ben for his platform. All that means is I'm closer to my job interview and I ain't ready. Oh, true. Fuck. Tell you what. Once we put out our lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time.
I should rather cut out my tongue.
Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind. We ought to stick together. This is bad. This is bad. I'm not gonna lie. This is bad. Now, come on. Oh, hickory dickory dock. Ignarius throws his mask back on his allies, snarl at the rest of you. He is the notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates. All right. Oh. All right, let's see how this works. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on those behalf? They shall conduct this rite. The low minstrel gets your attention in a subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other 2 in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened of the rites are eligible to go free. Now, all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Is this rockabilly, or are you about to drop some fat beats? I don't know. I can't figure it out. All right. I gotta go Rookie, man. He's my boy. I kind of want to go Ray. I love Ray, but I gotta go Rookie. Rookie's gonna get annoyed. Excellent choice, chum. Now let's get me out of here. Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well, then. Under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this year's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Rookie Greentail shall be liberated. Should Tempers prevail, the exiled Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate to strive alongside Rookie Greentail and see to his return to glory?
Who shall strive?
Fuck, dude. I don't know, man. Ugh. I mean, I really dig him. I think maybe I'll go with him and Ray. Sounds good. Now let's bring Rookie home. And Ray. Damn. Sly Marbo and Mob and the Steez going at it right now.
Ray.
Me? Oh, yes. I will.
The choice is cast.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then let us all begin. Oh, Nightwings! Been waiting an awful long time to get you out of this hole. Try and stop me. Oh! Alright, I blew it with the final boss.
Commence.
Oh, wow. There's a lot. Fuck it. Damn, I tried to pass, but yeah, this music's awesome. Agreed. Totally agreed. Ah! I actually thought I had a fucking really sneaky ass move there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nice. I should have shot. Why did I fucking shoot? Why didn't I shoot? I think he missed one Falcon Ron, yeah. Damn, I shouldn't have even gotten that one. That was kind of cheap. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I love this music, man. You good for nothing, Nightwings! Skip out on us for years and years and show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. Oh, but now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. But this is at least, at this at least, but now, pressure's getting to me. Huh, can't believe it's getting to me. Ah, Mora, I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings, let's see you keep this up. That was bad. Dude, let's end this. 2 more points. Woo! All right. One last game point. Match point, everybody. I didn't need to do that. Go.
And there it is at last.
I like the gameplay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just good at this game. I doubt that. It seems a little. I probably could have. I guess I could have ratcheted up the difficulty on it because it seems I haven't lost a single game, and I think this is like the. I think this is like the end.
And thus, the scribes have chosen.
Goodbye, Rookie. Hey, hoes in the chat, emotes in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody.
Absolved of all misdeeds.
I don't know. Maybe we got one more though. Who knows?
Return to glory in the Commonwealth.
Bye, bye, my
This
sweet Rookie.
adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentence.
The rest of you though, stuck in hell. I know, Lunacite. Jeez. Gah, what a joke. Should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it, damn it. Nightwings, be seeing you around, I guess. Next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. So, what's now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back here? And then, that's it, home free. Home free! Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine. Even without old Rookie Greentail, there will be there to keep you keep an eye out all the time, even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me, I'm going to be so busy drinking myself silly on Commonwealth stock, I'm sure I'm soon gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure and stop by and visit me if you get back there, too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi, you know? Now, I think I'm gotta go, so, excuse me? He drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within, although you still can hear him going on about something. Whoa, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting. Uh-oh, wait! Rookie earned back his freedom. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail.
Rookie, bye.
The
I love
eight
you.
scribes are ever merciful. By
I love
their
my Rookie.
grace,
I love my Rookie.
cycle of the rites
God damn
will
it.
soon commence again.
God damn it. So now what happens? This is my question. It seems like you can keep... What, do you just keep going? I guess we'll find out. Seems like there's so much more, like, leveling that could happen. Alright.
Until the turning of the stars, farewell.
But wait, there's more. After your victory over the Tempers and the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I miss him already.
Tis quieter now, but
We'll see, Rookie, again if we perceive. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here.
What about the stars? Can we afford the time?
About that, reader, go see for yourself.
The night sky over Mount Alodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Rookie as you look toward the heavens. Gaze in the darkness of the night. Seek now your destination. I guess if you zoomed out, there wouldn't be the feeling of seeking. You search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now.
The stars revealed nothing, did they not?
You confirm his suspicions.
Says the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words.
No, we didn't get to have sex with the dog. Prologue ends, chapter 1. Great. After Liberation Rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth, and in doing so, may he benefit the plan into which we have all been thrust. Then he falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. In noble Rookie, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of the questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and such blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course, this knight is to be pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom, very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail, this knight shall train on, and until such time he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for it is time, not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight, an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bids you a good evening. All right. Any new book stuff? I don't think so. No new book stuff. Close the book stuff. All right. Well, let's do it.
Good morning, my boy. The place I noted earlier, let me illuminate the way.
All right. Moonlight Alcove. Small landing at the dark side of the Sacred Mountain. Volford indicates you can await the next cycle of the rites here. Interesting. Volford leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about, you see a variety of strange items and equipment. You were here to hear my Manfred voice? Which one was Manfred? I don't even remember, dude. Party bus pregame. Pregame was clever, yeah. There you go. That's the game. Find Volford, seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. I can't remember which one Manfred was, but I'm sure I did a ridiculous fucking voice for him.
Greetings, reader. This wagon and I were many memories together, and I couldn't help reliving some of them just now.
The other tree person, leader of the Chastity. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. I think I know. I think I remember. The Southern one, right? I did Southern for him. Yeah, I did Southern. I did like a redneck accent, kind of. I suppose like a fancy Southern, fancy-ish Southern.
I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. Oh, lordy. Inquire about his past. Ask what he did to earn his sentence. Ask why the Nightwings disbanded. Ask how he knows the Lone Minstrel. I want to know how he got nabbed. You asked Volfred about his past in the Commonwealth and how he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my boy. Most whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press. I owned and operated one. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the high-wing remnants. I spread the truth about it all, with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press is an illegal invention allowing written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. In 617 AS, the Commonwealth was under siege from within as anti-theocratic propaganda quickly spread. Was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while, but not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and the short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Sure. Why did they disband? You expressed interest. I think, did I miss that? Manly, yeah. You expressed interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here and Volfred's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me in a manner, as I understood, quite like how Hedwyn and the others found you. Yeah, his name really should have been Manfred. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Arisa and another known as Oralek. Arisa, formal exile of the Nightwings, who conducted the rites alongside Volfred and Oralek. And Oralek is that guy from Nightwings. Okay. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. The other triumvirates were stood against. They feared us. Only the Templars presented any threat to us in any given right. Just want to check something really quick. Difficulty is standard. Cool. Engineer's mail. Alright, so I'm playing on the standard difficulty. I just want to make sure I wasn't playing on easy, because I literally didn't lose a single one of these. Oh, I see why I messed up. I mixed his name with Volfred. Oh, gotcha. Manfred, Volfred. That would have made more sense because they're both tree men. The other triumvirates were stood against. They feared us. Only the Templars presented any threat to us in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Orisa, we lost her. And Oralek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Alodiel. We lost him as well on the night when he was to be set free. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blame the rights themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, towards a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my boy. I guess I'm decent at this game. I wonder how I'd be if it was on difficult, because I don't think I really got into like the nuances of approach of the actual game. You asked Volfred about his history with the Lone Minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen. Because there are only limited things you can actually do? Maybe. Although he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then. If you can believe that, I think our plan has sparked a little fire on him. He serves the rights of the Nightwings. I have tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Thanks, Chief Budweiser, though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I expect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though. It was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It's been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wish to talk to me about for now? Butch that last sentence. Thank you, Volfred. You thank Volfred for his time and bid him a good rest of the afternoon. Likewise, you, reader, be well. All right. Nope. Okay.
All right. At this point, I only lost one match to the Essence. Those flying buggers caught me off guard. True. I think what the flying ones you had to jump up in the air. I guess I just caught that little mechanic and I was able to stop him because you just all you had to do is jump at him. But it's like a little different. So hole up with your companions to the stars line. Everyone, the amenities, the modest here, and Moonlight Alcove are modest here. Everyone, the jeez Louise, everyone, the amenities here are modest here at the Moonlight Alcove. But I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my care for now. I shall be ready by when you need it next. From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside. It's impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land beside it. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating the cycle of the rites begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass, then one evening. May I have a moment, Rita? The lone minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites. As has been your leaning through your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader, sir. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more, the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. The stars shine once more. Ew, what's up, Dr. Smoothrod? And that match, I don't like the arena. Ended up jumping in the pits like constantly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it had a bunch of pits in it. Somehow I didn't get wrecked by that. I don't know, Tharlock, why. Not really sure. But yeah, somehow I didn't get destroyed by the pits. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Golden Star, the Golden Star is faint over the fall of Solium. Nestra. How was Japanese? I had to work. It was awesome, man. And then tonight we go in our party bus. Not that one. Bogstar burns bright over the pit of Milth. Lyndall is already on his way. All right. How does this work? Tharlock. How does this part work? And I can't go here. Okay. We raised a little over 1,600. Now, 100 of that has to go towards all the food and alcohol that I bought for the evening. But besides that, pretty much everything else. And then for the prints and everything. Alright. Which one? Rockstar. Nice. Yeah, it was great, man. But the party bus itself is 1,800. So where everyone's still paying like $20 to ride the party bus. Even with all that money we raised, because they're fucking expensive. Maybe it's just a Manhattan thing. Maybe it's just the company Ed went with. But holy shit, dude. I had no idea how expensive a fucking party bus. I think this thing's going to be, like, massive, though. It seats, like, 23 people or something. 24 people. The stars urge that we go to the Cairn of Alb, a long way off. Bulford, sir, how are we to reach the Cairn of Alb in due course of time? You know full well, Tariq. Preparations are complete. You think you see the lone minstrel smile ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you wish, sir. The cycle begins anew as the years advanced. You'll find there ought to be fewer rites this time, until once more we are so traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many it is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought to present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. Tharlock. How much more game is there in this game? Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Alcove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. Next morning, Volford calls everyone together before the Black Wagon. This whole wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me.
Now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Something has changed about the wagon's interior. I'll just say you won't finish it in just an hour like you thought you would be earlier. Okay, cool. Then I may switch it up for the last hour. Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looked before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Night Wings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and devices marked with symbols from the book. Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. After having soared into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. Rest in peace. Switch it up, please. I can't believe it. Oh, by the scribes! By the Underking! The Night Wings sail the skies again, wheresoever the stars may call for them. There is one catch: the downside provides new locales suitable for landing. Though we should be able to find at least a couple landing places near to where we're going. We'll then make way by land or sea toward our destination. Now, without further ado, let us proceed. Cool. I'm flying! Gonna smash my list, a little bit of work here. See you later. Have a good one, Andurtle. Yeah, looks like I'll be switching out anyways. Hey, what's the big idea, huh? Oh, you Night Wings come rubbing in, I guess. We Tempest. We've been trading flames with you. Oh, who knows how long. So what? You got us once or twice lately. Matter of time before we go and get you back. So you might want to keep that in mind next time you go mess with these horns, you hear me? Now get out of here, my sky. Get out of my sky. But not PUBG. Okay, well, we'll figure it out, I guess. Fast travel, y'all. The forbidding cairn of Halb lies below. Not many exiles see fit to cross beyond it. Oh, some fear that the listless remains of Thak's thick shoulders shall snatch them up they attempt to cross. Others simply do not want to pass the law through the flagging hands. Few know its true significance as we do, although your adversaries are the fate should be on their way there now. Soon you shall confront them once again. So I should land at the shunt? Sounds like a fucking female body part. The rocky northern pass toward the ominous cairn of Halb. Ray seems very interested in visiting the mud baths. Or lick sand. Okay, so either way. Let's go to lick sand. You're just butthurt. You can't play it yourself. I hear you. You touch down the heart of Jomir Valley, where first you faced the Fate and the Dissidents. You briefly wonder where they might be now and how they fare. You join your companions for a routine inspection of the wagon following its flight. Tizo confirms the wagon's wheels withstood the shifting temperature and still appear to be in reasonable shape. Sir Gilman managed to calm some of the drive imps prone to dizziness or frenzy at high altitudes. Other than that, everything checks out, and the rest of the crew got through the flight without complaint. You now have a little time before having to set forth by land. All right, and that is our save point. Beyond our crystal seeks headwind. Awesome. All right, good stuff.